So this is an LR deal variation for the traditional Max Maven, and that was the very first one we showed you today. Now we need a mirrored structure for every Max Maven routine. That's the case here as well. So here we are with an AMP. Well, we need a mirrored. Let's just do an over-under, as we've done twice already now. So you guys are going to get very, very good at the over-under or under-over. Okay, that's guaranteed to be mirrored. Now, you don't show the spectator that it's mirrored, right? I mean, you don't show them. And when they watch that shuffle, 99% of people watching that shuffle find that shuffle so confusing and convoluted that they would never even dream that the cards are in some kind of special order that's going to help you as the performer. At least that's been my experience. No one's ever said, oh, I think that's in a special order of this kind, and it's the reason the whole thing worked. No, I don't think so. I don't think I'll ever find somebody, unless they're already familiar with these principles, who will be able to detect that. Okay, so we have a mirrored structure now. It always begins the same with this game protocol. I call it the Max Maven game protocol, where we're trying to get the top cards to match. We're trying to get companion cards. That's a fail. And so we can do left, right, reveal as many times as you like. You can also deal 1, 2, 3, 4, and then build those piles up one level at a time. Reveal the tops, and you'll never find a pair of companion cards. And then you can even deal into 8 piles from left to right and reveal the top cards, and you won't find a single pair of companion cards, as we've seen already, okay? And so once the spectator's convinced that, boy, it's really, really difficult to get these cards to match up, you say, well, let's try something different this time. Let's go ahead and just deal them out one more time, and working together, exerting our faith and hope in the universe together, maybe we can get something to happen that's that's helpful. Okay, so what I need you to do is use your intuition to choose the top card of either pile, and maybe they choose this one this time. Just set it there. Say, very good. Now, I'm speaking to you as the performer now. Just as we needed for the Klondike Shuffle, we needed the card of interest to be in the middle position, right? So we'll need to do the same sort of thing here. So we'll back up again. Sorry, I probably should have pointed this out. Remember, these are mirrored piles. In fact, maybe to strengthen your faith, let me just show you that. So this card here is the Ace of Diamonds. It's guaranteed to be the companion card to the bottom one here. That's just the nature of these mirrored piles. And that follows from the stay stack principle. Okay. Well, since you've seen those, maybe we'll choose this one instead. But that's the idea, that this top card is the companion to the bottom one of the other pile. Okay, so what that means then is we want that bottom card in the middle of this packet of 15 cards. Well, think about it. We have 8 here and 7 here. So we want their special card in the 8th position from the top. So what we would need to do is just take this larger pile and set it on top of this pile of 7 cards. So now it is sandwiched perfectly in the middle. And now the LR deal, or repeat LR deal, is where we do the following. We deal from left to right, and then you retain the odd-sized packets. And there's an obvious reason for doing that, because what we want to do is we want to whittle this down to just one card in the end, just one card. And we want it to be the final card produced by this system of left-right dealing. Okay, we have what? We have 8 cards here, and we have 7 cards over here. So this is a discard pile, right? We discard that. We keep the odd size pile. So here it's the smaller pile, smaller of the two. So you can just set this aside. This is a discard pile. Now, as we'll see, it has a fairly decent structure, though, right? We'll look at that at the end. Okay, and so we just continue on. We're doing this left-right dealing and then eliminating the even size piles and keeping the odd size piles. So here we have 3, so we'll set this one aside. We don't need those. So now we're down to 3. And so dealing these left, right, will end with a single card on its own, namely this card here. And we're just hoping that this is the companion card to that one. So we're hoping for the Jack of Diamonds. And we indeed got the Jack of Diamonds. Okay, so that is the LR deal variation that I came up with. Now I mentioned over here that this packet of 8 cards, remember we have 8 cards here, is a mirrored structure right now. Isn't that wonderful? This is mirrored relative to card value and color. So companion cards as you come into the middle, those 2 black queens. That's a mirrored structure relative to value and color. Wonderful. The little packet of 4 cards right here is also mirrored. Isn't that great? And by the way, this will always happen. It doesn't matter how you're doing the left-right dealing and so forth, or what decisions were made earlier. As long as you start with a mirrored packet, right? You have to kind of follow that main initial assumption about how you start. And then it claims right here we have a pair of what? A companion pair of cards. Isn't that great? And then we have our revealed pair. R is for revealed pair. Okay? So what we have here then, if you think about it, we have a couple of companion cards. If I put those together, this is a little baby AMP, right? And then this is a 4-card mirrored structure, and this is an 8-card mirrored structure. Okay? So there's a number of ways to finish from here, actually, if you wanted to. What we could have done, let's just go back in time for a second, not too far back. I'm going to just put that back, put this back. Now we had just revealed these, maybe in the opposite order, and then we had these another discard pile. Okay. Well, knowing that this is an 8-pile mirrored structure, we could actually go back and do a max Maven routine that involves 8 cards. That would work just fine. But a wonderful way to finish here is to say, wow, okay, you finally got 2 to match. Isn't that wonderful? After all of those failed attempts, we finally succeeded. Well, I have a feeling that you maybe did even better than just this. I have a feeling that, let's see, yes. Yeah, I think so. I have a feeling that these are companion cards too. And they are indeed. And over here, are these companion cards? No, I don't think so. But I have a feeling that they're on opposite ends of each other. So if I go like that, I get a pair. Oh, I get 2 red queens. I wonder if that clever little thing will work for these as well. Let's see. That's not likely, is it? Oh, well, it's probably not likely, but it happened. Oh, no way, no way. We're going to have to fail at some point. Oh, I can't believe this. We got every single one of those companion cards matching up perfectly. How in the world did you do that? With your perfect choice making along the way, even though just a few moments ago it looked like failure was our future. Utter failure was our future. And somehow look what you've done. Isn't that amazing? So that is the second Maven routine that I've come up with.